It is Tuesday morning. We have Viviana in the back talking away. So this morning I'm off to a little bit of a slow start. Remember the other day I was talking about how bad traffic is getting over on this side of town, and you know, it's crazy what it's turned into. Well, I've now set at the 54-41 light for 6 light cycles. Literally 6 light cycles. I've been here since 6:51 and it is 7:02 now. So I've been here at this same light for 11 minutes. It does look like there was a car accident here. There's still some cops set around. You can't really see them if I flip the camera. There's a lot of work vans around me, so you can't really see them. But yeah, it looks like there was a bad accident at this light, which doesn't surprise me. But I'm trying to get Viviana over to my mother-in-law's house. I just text her and let her know that there's a bad accident here and I'm a little bit more delayed. Josh texted me that there's, on the metal job that we did a few weeks back, you guys may remember, on the front of the house they had some like decorative like beams on the front that were wrapped in metal. Well, those beams are rotten out. I guess the homeowner wants us to replace them now. So, at some point, I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, see, now you can see it. But yeah, anyway, so at some point I'm gonna have to go get those beams. They want 16 footers, which if we get 16 footers, that puts us longer than any of our work vans can carry. So we have 4 transits is what Carlos and the previous guy that used to work for us, Alex, what they used to drive. So we have one set at the office, but 16 footer won't fit in it. Really, a 12 footer just fits in it between the front passenger and driver's seat, but you can't go any longer than that, otherwise you're hanging out the back doors. So with me having a ladder rack on the truck, I can carry 16 footers, but 2x12x16s, those things are gonna be heavy. I remember a couple weeks ago when we did the 2x10x16s, those were a good little workout, a good shoulder workout. So we're gonna have to get those this morning at some point. Gosh, everybody's just doing their own thing. We got a semi truck making a U-turn from the left lane into all this traffic from that light. Like literally, look at all this traffic. It is insane. And I'm probably like a mile away from the light now, at least a mile away from the light. But anyways, we're gonna have to get those this morning at some point, but I think we're gonna get the crew started. They're in Tampa, so I'm gonna have to go back to where it just came from. But they're in Tampa. We'll get them started this morning, and then we will grab those 2x12s. So these are some of the beams that I've gotten taken out. You can see them down there. finished loading up 7 plywood for the job in Tampa, so we're gonna go bring that to them. We need to get the permit posted, and still we gotta do a walk around of that house. So we're gonna head there now so we can get that going. Left the office for the day. I was able to get about, I think, 6 or 7 jobs scheduled, and then I was also able to go through all new approvals and kind of get orders situated or get orders started. That way it kind of helps the process go a little bit smoother once it's time to actually go and schedule the job. But I've been messaging my aunt. I think we're gonna meet my aunt and uncle for dinner tonight. It's gonna be me and Viviana. Aissa's gonna stay home and study a little bit, have some quiet time in the house. So she can get some of that done. And then we're trying to decide on where to go. I'm like the hardest person to decide because usually the only options that come to my head is Asian food, and that's not for everybody. So it's very hard for me to decide on what to pick. So I've given a couple options. We'll kind of see. We'll see where the night takes us. But Viviana will love to get out of the house for a little bit. She did go over to my in-laws this morning. I did drop her off this morning. So she had some time over there, but it's not very long. Tuesdays are pretty short. She has clinicals, but the clinical instructor is like hot mess express, so gets there late and then lets them go pretty early. So she's only there for a little bit of time, and then Aissa picks her up. So they've been home at the house, I think, for at least over a couple hours now. But yeah, I mean, we'll see where the night takes us. Outside. This is where I'm gonna wrap up the video for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I don't think this video is not as long as my videos usually are. I had spent a lot of time in the office today, so there wasn't really too much for me to film out in the field. The 2 houses from yesterday, Carlos went at Magnet today, so I didn't have those to go do, which was nice. And then when I got home, I got ready and we went to dinner with my aunt and uncle that are in town, so that was nice. And then I came home, so there wasn't too much to film today, but I hope you did enjoy. If you did, if you could please do me a favor and leave a like, rating, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Have a great night, guys. Bye.